Hello, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's video. I'm so excited to talk to you about today's topic because, in my view, it's very important and it does play a huge role in our success as writers. So the thing that I want to talk to you about is how to build a successful mindset as a writer. This is something that it may or may not cross your mind before. At any case, it's not a problem if it's the first time you're thinking about this, or if it's the first time you're actually, hear a discussion about it. What matters is that you're here, you're watching me, and you have access this way to what I want to share with you today about it. Okay, so how to create a successful mindset as a writer? This involves both energetic work and physical work. And what I mean is this: the first step to create a successful mindset as writers is to identify whatever limiting beliefs we have about ourselves as writers. It's important to do this so that we we firstly we identify what keeps us stuck, and secondly, it's important to know all this so that we, once we have the information, then we can make the necessary changes, the changes that we want, the changes that serve us. Okay, so the first thing to do is to, as I was saying earlier, identify the limiting beliefs that you have about yourself as a writer, because this plays a huge um, obstacle in your path. This is a huge obstacle in your path, and you want to identify it. You want to do something about it so that you can remove it. And in this way, the path is clear, and you can fully express yourself as a writer. So what to do is this: take a notes, a pen. Sorry, take a notebook, take a pen, and simply put on paper everything everything negative linked to yourself as a writer, everything you think about yourself as a writer, everything you feel yourself as a writer, sorry, everything you feel about yourself as a writer. Put it all on paper. This will help you see this will mirror to you exactly what's going on at the subconscious level. Okay, and it will help you do the necessary changes. So after you put on paper everything that you think, everything that's limiting beliefs about yourself as a writer, doubts and worries and everything that you have going on, negative about yourself as a writer, then you can burn the paper, literally burn it. This will help you shift the energy and then basically remove the old and bring in the new. Okay. The second step here to do, sorry, the second step here to take is to choose a new way of thinking about yourself as a writer. In my view, if you feel the desire to write, if you have it in you and you simply cannot but write, in my view, this is the all the proof you need that God is saw you as you know tailored to be a writer. In my view, this means that the Almighty, the Creator of all there is, saw you fit uh, you know, as as a writer, that you have everything you need inside of you to write, to create stories, to inspire people through your stories, to motivate, to uplift through your stories. So for me, whenever I hear aspiring writers and aspiring novelists say, "Oh, I don't know if I have what it takes to be a writer. I don't know if I am able to do this. I don't know if I will be successful, or if anybody at all will actually read my story, my stories and all that." When I hear this, the first thing that I tell them is this: if if everything in this world has been created by this unseen and powerful force, okay, let's call it God, let's call it the higher power, the almighty, the creator, which one resonates with you better? I particularly like to call it God and the universe. So if you look around, you can see that everything around us has this perfection in it, that everything just flows naturally. The animals know what to do. The seasons change without us even having to worry or think, oh, but when will spring come, or will it come, or if winter will come. We don't have to worry about anything in our environment, because everything has been created by this perfect intelligence, this invisible hand that put it all in place, and everything works harmoniously, clockwork. We as humans, we don't have to worry about anything, because in every, even in the tiniest cell of in this universe, and even in our bodies, everything just knows what to do. It just follows this natural rhythm. It's one thing um, leads to the other, and it's like a symphony where everybody knows what they have to do. Everybody is fully equipped with what they need so that they can do what they have to do, right? So in my view, it's the same with writers. It's the same with you as a writer. If this higher power, right, this intelligence made this world so perfectly, and this higher power sent you into this world, putting in your soul the desire to write, the love to write, the passion to create stories and share them with the world. Isn't it isn't it worth thinking that there cannot be a mistake about this, about yourself? It simply cannot be, because it wouldn't make sense. Everything else around us um, is working in this, with this divine grace and harmony, and everything makes sense. And this all has been created and made, as I was saying earlier, by this perfect intelligence, by this higher power. So if this higher power sent you into this world to write, isn't it logical to think that this higher power saw you fit as being a writer, and it sent you into this world to write because you are tailored to be a writer? Just think about it for a moment, because I don't think I am wrong here, and it's a belief I fully believe in. I'm not kidding you. I fully believe in this. It's something that has my full trust, my full belief, my full faith, my full confidence, because it makes so much sense to me. So in these conditions, why question yourself? Why questioning yourself? Why? It's a silly thing to do. You've been sent into this world to write by the higher power of this universe, by the creator of all there is, by the God himself, the the God Almighty. He sent you into this world to write because he saw you as being the perfect material to come here and to write stories and to create stories. And to doubt this, I'm sorry, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And I am baffled and I am surprised whenever I hear aspiring writers saying that I don't know if I have what it takes to be a writer. Seriously? When the desire that you have in yourself to write, that's the proof in itself that should clarify you once and for all that you are meant to write, you are meant to create stories, you are meant to write stories, you are meant to write your novels. Okay, hopefully what I'm sharing with you here and now is able to reframe any limiting beliefs that you may have, so that once you do this, you can see yourself as a writer with different eyes, through different lens, so that you can fully accept that you are a writer, you are a natural born writer, you came here to write and create stories, and to hopefully it will help you to fully take responsibility for yourself as a writer and fully express yourself as a writer. This is the whole point here. Okay, so the once you do the journaling exercise, clearing out any limiting beliefs, you put in place, you replace all that with a story that empowers you, with a story that makes you accept with all your heart and in every cell of your body the truth that God sent you into this world to write, because you have everything you need, you have everything, you have what it takes to be a writer. Once you um, accept this fully in your heart, in your soul, in your mind, in your body, then we can easily go to the first step, which is create 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 a writing schedule. Stick to a writing schedule. This will help you cement the idea in your rational mind, in your subconscious mind, in your body, that you came here to write and you are committed to yourself as a writer. Okay, this, by doing this, it will also make you take yourself seriously as a writer. And believe me, this is very important. When you um, when you when you write, let's say every now and then, or when you make a promise to yourself, I'm going to be writing Sunday from 2 p.m. until don't know, 5 p.m. And you don't stick to that promise that you made to yourself, it will be difficult for you to take yourself seriously as a writer. Why? Because your actions don't meet halfway your intentions. There's how to put this, there's a gap, there's a gap, right? There's a gap between what you want and what you do, and this is what makes room for disbelief and low self-confidence, and basically this is what makes room for doubting yourself. Whereas whereas when you firstly you clear the space by putting on paper all the limiting beliefs, you burn the paper, the space is clear. Secondly, you identify the story that inspires you, that you want to experience in your reality as a writer, and you you keep you start repeating yourself that story in your mind all day every day. You make vision boards, you put it on your walls in your kitchen, working space, on in the car, everywhere, so that whenever you see that, it will reflects back to you your intention that you have for yourself as a writer. And thirdly, after having done all this, you do the physical work, meaning you invest in yourself as a writer. You read you read the books that you feel drawn to read, maybe about creative writing, or good novels that help you polish even more your writing skills. You create a writing schedule and you stick to it. If you don't know for sure that you can write every day of the week, admit that, acknowledge that. There's no problem. Maybe you have family, maybe you have a job that requires you to be there. Sorry, that requires you to be there for many hours a day. Absolutely understandable. Everybody um, can understand this. So instead of pushing it and saying, I'm going to be writing every day at least 2 hours from now on, while you know that that is not possible because you have also to go to work, and by the time you get home you are tired, you just have dinner and just want to take a shower and go to sleep. If this is your daily schedule, then throwing in it as well 2 hours that you want to write or work on your novel, it will backfire at you. It will backfire at you. It will backfire because there's no room for writing 2 hours, as even though you want to, but there's no room for that. Your schedule simply doesn't allow that. There's no space for that. So don't beat yourself up. Don't make a drama out of it. It's not serving you. Instead, identify a time when you can write. Let's say you are free in the weekend, and let's say that you can have 2 hours for yourself in the weekends to write and work on your novel. Okay, then instead of going, against the current and uh, pushing it by saying I'm going to write every day, even though you know that's not possible, choose the more convenient option for you, which is, if you know that in the weekend you can spare at least 2 hours for you to write, then make yourself this promise. I am every weekend for at least 2 hours. I'm going to be working or writing on my novel, so that this because it's doable, it will be easier for your mind and your energy. It will be easier for them to accept this because it's doable. Your mind, your brain knows that in the weekend you have, let's say, at least some hours free. Let's say 4 to 5 hours. Your brain knows that you have this amount of time available in the weekends. So making a promise to yourself that I'm going to be writing in the weekend for at least 2 hours, it's easy for your brain to go, yeah, of course you will. Of course you will, because there's room for that, and nothing's preventing that from happening. No obstacle at all. Of course it's doable. It's like a done deal. So don't the point is this: don't put on yourself more than you can carry. Okay, of course it would be beautiful and ideal for yourself as a writer to be able to write every day. Obviously, it's every writer's dream, but you also know that you have your own responsibilities and you have a job that you go to, and you have to take that into consideration as well. So find a middle way here. um, don't give up on your writing, but don't be irresponsible with your adult life as well, and with your life actually. Don't be irresponsible with your whole life. Find a middle way. Okay, I'm going to take care of my things. I'm going to be responsible and look um, for myself, make sure that I have everything I need, from a material point of view, so that I can have um, this well-being, right, from all points of view. So I'm going to take care of that, and at the same time, I'm going to invest time in myself as a writer as well. And the time to do this is in the weekend, because that's the time that I have available, and I can definitely invest that in myself as a writer and in my writing. And here you are, problem solved. No need to beat yourself up. No need to go against the current here, because this is this is firstly, it's not functional, and secondly, it will lower your moral so deep that the last thing that you will want, or the last thing that you will think about, is to um, spend time writing. You have all these things going on, and the last thing that you will be in mood for is to to write, to work on your novel. It will backfire at you like crazy. So don't do that. Always have this sense of balance and wisdom, and um, find a middle way. This is the best. This is the best word that describes the best what the solution is for this situation, and also what I'm trying to say here. Always the middle way. This is the best approach ever. Okay. So as a quick recap, do the journaling exercise, put on paper all the limiting beliefs you have about yourself as a writer. Write them down on the paper, so that once you do this, you can go to the second step, which is and burn the paper. So write it all down and burn the paper. After you do this, you can go to the second step, which is find what inspires you as a writer. What reality would you like to have to experience in your life as a writer? It can be anything, and you know better what this reality is, what this experience looks like. Okay, so choose that and stick to it. Be hungry. Be like a tiger when it comes to it. Be mindful, so that the more you practice this new way of thinking and feeling, the more the results will come to you. Okay. um, and the first step is to find a middle way when it comes to when it comes to balancing your adult life and responsibilities with your passion to write. Okay. um, find find the middle way. And also, um how to put this, be how to put this be don't be hard on yourself. Okay. Be kind to yourself. You're doing the best. You already you're already doing so much, and give yourself some kindness, some understanding, while also taking care of your writing activity. Okay. um, this is what I wanted to share with you today. Let me know how this all resonates. Let me share with me in the comments below whatever thoughts you have, ideas, questions. If you have, drop them all in the comments below. I will gladly reply to you. And please like and share and subscribe to my channel. If this all resonates with you, if my work resonates with you, I'd be happy to have you here in this community and keep sharing with you valuable content, because this is what I love to do. This is my passion. This is how I love to help people. So thank you so much for watching, and keep writing. Happy writing, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.